Hello, my name is Ben Bond with Ben Bond Real Estate here at Keller Williams Realty. And today we're going to talk about 6 tips to keep your yard looking awesome in the fall. The first tip that we're going to talk about today to keep your yard looking good in the fall is fertilizer. There's different types of grasses, and we want to fertilize for the cool grass, and this will help your lawn be greener longer. The second tip is, if you have trees in your yard, or maybe your neighbor has trees in their yard, during the summer you get to enjoy the shade. However, now the leaves are starting to fall. You want to make sure that after the leaves drop, and some of them may continue to drop, that they don't stay on the ground much longer than 7 to 10 days. If they do, that will keep the sun from getting on the grass and growing, which could cause a bald spot, and we don't want that to happen. So either rake those leaves up or get them mulched in so that will keep your lawn looking good. The next tip is aeration. Aeration, this will help with soil compaction. It also helps the grass grow and with the air. So this is something that you might want to have a professional do, depending on your experience. It is a more expensive piece of equipment, so I have a lawn person come and do mine personally. One of the things you're going to want to do is, before you do it or before you have someone come over and aerate your lawn, is that you're going to want to make sure you put little flags by, if you have a sprinkler system, the sprinkler heads. If you have French drains, where the drain comes up, you're going to want to mark where that is. Or also with the sprinkler system, if you have a little control box, sometimes you'll have a few of those in the yard. You're going to want to mark those. Otherwise, the machine can potentially damage that. So, but that's something that's very healthy for your lawn. The next item also kind of goes along with the aeration, and why it's important is reseeding. Reseeding, first off, if you have any bald spots, put a little bit of soil down. It's a good opportunity to grow new grass there. With the seed and the aeration causes a little hole where they call it a core that comes out, which then you have a little hole in the yard. Some of that seed will go into the hole, which creates a very good spot for the grass to grow. But this will allow your yard to come back looking great next spring by doing the reseeding. Also with the sprinkler system, the next tip is with the sprinkler system. Here in Kansas City, we have freezing weather. So if you've got water lines underneath the ground and they're not below the frost line, they're going to freeze too. So different kinds of sprinkler systems, you're either going to need to have a compressor to blow the water lines out. And again, that might be someone that you need help with to do that. Or some of the systems have valves to where they will gravity drain. So you open up a valve at the top, a valve at the bottom, and that allows the water to flow out. If we do have one of those heavy freezes and you've got water in there, what can happen is that will burst a pipe, it will burst a fitting, and that could be metal or PVC, and then you're going to have to replace that as soon as you know that you have the leak or the busted pipe. The other thing is, if the water is not off on the water system, you could then have that water continually flowing, which you may not know right away, which you'll have an increased water bill. So save yourself some money and go ahead and properly winterize your sprinkler system. The last tip that I have for you today is it's a perfect time to trim up your shrubs, bushes, your flowers, get those all cleaned up. And then also put down some fresh mulch in your beds. And then this way, your lawn and your flower beds will look great this fall and on into the winter. I hope you enjoyed these 6 tips to keep your lawn looking great. If you have any questions about today's video, please email or call me. Or if you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing, I'm happy to talk to you about that too. Different types of investing can be raw land, farmland, single-family homes, duplexes, fourplexes, and large multifamily. You guys have a great day and enjoy the fall season.